to Saturday Night Live. I'm Melanie Hamilton, and this is Ringo Starr. Thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure.
Okay, I heard people, or different rumors, saying that Ringo Starr isn't your real name. You have another name. Is that true?
Actually, those people are really true. My real name is Richard Starkey. When I was a little kid, my parents and my friends used to call me Richie.
That's interesting, because I always thought that your official name was Ringo Starr, not...
Yeah, no, that's just a stage name.
Other people were talking about, well, I mean, I'm also interested too. Tell me about your background, lifetime, like your childhood, let's say.
My background? Well, when I was a young boy, I was good academically. I was really good academically as a child. But the only thing was, when I was 5, I came with a case of appendicitis. My appendix just burst right open, and I ended up being hospitalized for 10 weeks, and I was in a coma, and they told my mother that I was going to die. Which, I mean, obviously didn't happen, but...
I'm so sorry to hear that. But on a happier note, you are on the Beatles, and that's a really good experience for you, and everyone in the audience is cheering on for you because you're one of the really important bands. And I'm a big fan too.
Oh, thanks.
Out of the many songs you have written, which one is your favorite?
My favorite, we've composed a lot together, but probably one of my more, if I was going to show favoritism towards them, I would choose Please Please Me, one of the first hits that we've ever had in the UK.
Oh, yeah. I love that song too. I listen to it like on a very daily basis.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Well, that's lovely to hear. But yeah, that would have to be my favorite.
Okay, now, how did the Beatles begun? How did they form? I know it's a long, really, really long time ago.
But yeah, we after I was 5 and I was sick, it took about 10 years later until I was 15, in and out of the hospital again, being sick, and put a real snag in my, academic career as a student. And I didn't go back to school after I was 15 because trying to make up an entire decade's worth of schooling was just out of the question. So I took a job as a bag boy for a grocery store, and a couple of other odd jobs, and then I decided that music was my real musical my talent was music. And I started taking up the drums and did a little bit of vocals. And eventually, John Lennon, they had a drummer, Pete Best, and he had left from anywhere from like 1960, 1961-ish. And they needed a new drummer. And we were acquaintances. And they asked me if I'd be in their band, and I was more than glad to be a part of that.
Now, am I right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Was the first band to form into, some years after, was the first band to form the Beatles named the Quarrymen? And did John Lennon form it?
That was John Lennon's band that he made called the Quarrymen, and then off of that, really, periodically over time, was built into what we now know as the Beatles.
That's a good story. I love all about the Beatles. That's a really good fan. Oh, look at I'm sorry, but I think that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us on Saturday Night Live. Again, I'm Melanie Hamilton. This is Ringo Starr. Thank you.